Alexa, play my playlist. Hi guys. Well, I'm glad my notifications are working because people are actually showing up. How many of you guys got notifications and how many of you guys saw my Twitter post? Hi, Allie. Notification, notified. So why the fuck does everyone else's channels have issues with notifications? I don't get it. That's so weird. Wait, before I get demonetized. Well, I'm gonna get demonetized anyways. Hi. I cuss too much. Alexa, pause. And I... Thank you. I'm just waiting for more people to come in. I only get notified for live though, not the videos. What is... Y'all, YouTube is a failing platform. I'm not gonna lie. This platform, I would not be surprised if in like the next like few years it was shut down completely because they're just fucking up left and right. Jess, thank you so much. I honestly, this is I've had my makeup on all day, and so I'm kind of glad that my lighting is not the best because it probably looks like, I don't know, like the worst thing possible right now up close. Really though. And that's what I mean. It's like, why is the notification thing so fucked up? You know what I mean? Like, ugh. Thank you, Erin. Thank you, Meg. I did it myself. Thank you. I do my own nails. Missed your videos, but your baby girl is more important. Honestly, I've been missing filming and doing lives. I haven't gone live on my channel since like, I want to say before Aurora was born. So it's been a while. How's Aurora? She's good. She's with family right now, hanging out. So I'm waiting for more people to come in. I had people from Twitter saying they were coming over, but they were doing some things. And I have some really interesting things to talk about today. I'm going to talk about MLMs just because people have been asking me to talk about it, and I figured instead of doing an entire video and trying to film everything, I would just sit down and talk about MLMs. So we're discussing MLMs in today's live. It's not going to be the longest live, but what I'll try to do is I'll try to do another live like towards the end of the week. But I specifically want to talk about Young Living, and then Younique, and then some sort of like weird connection. Hi, Matt. I'm glad you made it. There's a weird connection between a possible connection. It's not been confirmed yet. I'm looking into it, but there's a weird connection between Jaclyn Cosmetics and Younique that I'm looking into. I've heard and read different rumors and things like that, and luckily I live like maybe like 20 minutes from the factory. So, and this is the factory that allegedly that Jaclyn Cosmetics had been getting their makeup. Yes, I live, hold on, someone donated the 22nd day. Thank you for the donation. Agreed. I sometimes get notifications, sometimes not all channels I watch. Just saying, the system is fucked up. I don't understand it. I don't understand why everything's so messed up. I know they're trying to fix things and make things better, but they've been implementing such stupid shit lately that doesn't make any sense. I heard Morphe and Jaclyn, but nothing about Younique. Well, that's what I'm saying. Allegedly. Nothing has been confirmed yet. I'm looking into it. I'm thinking about contacting some of my other creators here on YouTube to see if they want to work on this with me. But there has been talk, you know, different places about how well, I'll get into it in a minute. I'll let more people come in. People are coming in. I know it's kind of early on the West Coast. What's your option? I'm thinking of an opinion about a certain produce tea. I'll get into that. I want to talk about everything in today's live. I'm going to try to squeeze everything into today's live for you guys, just to answer everyone's questions. And thank you for the donation, by the way. 22nd day again. Thank you so much for the $5 or $4.99. Produce tea. I'll answer that question here in the next few minutes. I would not be surprised. I mean, he blocked me on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure he blocked me on YouTube too, but I would not be surprised if he made his way over. Hi, Ashley. Hi. Hi, Eileen. Oh, I don't, listen, I do these lives because I honestly love talking, as you guys may or may not know. And so I don't do these to get money. If you donate, obviously I appreciate it so much, and I'm thankful and appreciative for it forever, but I don't expect anyone to donate. So but thank you if you do, obviously. Will you leave this up? Yes, I will leave it up. I'll make sure to have it uploaded. I've got my laptop here ready so I can answer things on here. You look so happy. I am happy. And that's partially because there's a special someone that I'm talking to. So, and obviously, like, my entire happiness is not because of this person, but I don't know. It's different. It's what I'm, you know, what I'm experiencing with this person is different than what I'm used to. But he makes me smile. I just saw him, so. Thank you. I'm gonna keep this happiness, trust me. I'm very happy, even without someone, you know what I mean? You're the most honest and down-to-earth person I have seen on YouTube. Thank you. Hi, Brianna. Love is always good. I wouldn't say it's good. It's not love. But he's, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. He's, anyways, I don't know how to, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna try to explain it. He's just a really good guy, and it's something that I've not been used to for a long time. And if you guys have been here since last summer, you guys know I've had a pretty shitty, like, last year. Hi, Melissa. As far as, like, relationships and things like that. And so I was single for, like, almost a year and a half before I started even thinking about talking to anybody. So this is new. And I'll say this, you know, those good morning beautiful texts slap differently when it's coming from someone who actually, but like, who genuinely, like, believes it. You got that glow. Oh my God, Brianna. Oh my God, Sarah, thank you so much for the $20. I appreciate it so much. If you and Smoky Glow were the only two creators on YouTube, I could still waste several hours of my day listening to you two speak on beauty community issues. Thank you. Which, actually, let's go ahead and just jump into that. Thank you again, Sarah, for the donation. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started so that we're not, you know, lasting for way too long. If you have an opportunity, go ahead and share the live stream so other people can get in on it. There are some people that I'm still waiting for. I haven't seen check in just yet, but the new person in your life. Thank you, MJ. I appreciate everything. I really am happy, guys, and I'm taking it slow because obviously with my daughter I can't just let anybody come into my life. So we're taking it slow. We're not, like, you know, boyfriend, girlfriend, or anything like that. But I love hanging out with him. I love spending time with him and he with me. And I'm just happy. So yeah. So if you're wondering, you know, it's not just the makeup. He definitely has something to do with the way I feel right now, especially right now. So, all right, let's go ahead and get out of this conversation and get into why we're actually all here. Thank you, Matt, MLM Police. Hi, guys, welcome. I'm gonna put this laptop down because it's getting hot. All right, so someone already asked me about my thoughts on mango mort, mango tea, the bullshit. Listen, the only thing I'm gonna say about this situation is this. Thank you, Candy. I think they're playing, everybody. I think this was a setup between both of them. I really have not kept up tabs with this too much, but just looking at like the screenshots and just the way they've been interacting, and then I think it was T by Ali posted something, or was it Randy Savage? I forgot who it was. If either of you guys are in here, speak up One of you guys shared something, and it was interesting to see, because, ew, this fucking fly can get wrecked if it comes near me again. I don't like flies, they're gross. But one of them shared something that was talking about how it was weird how Shannon Rose had answered the phone. It was Randy Rocks. Okay, so Randy Savage shared something on Twitter. If I can find it, I will put it up on Twitter for you guys. But he calls her in the middle of a video, I guess, and the way that it goes around, the way it happens, was just shady to me. And from the jump, I've had this inkling that something this was collaborative. This was something that was collaborative. I don't believe any of this bullshit. I feel so out of the loop. I have no idea what actually happened between them. The long and short of it, the TLDR, is this. Allegedly, apparently, there was some sort of, I guess, verbal agreement or something that these two would meet up at VidCon. She didn't meet up with him at VidCon. She pretty much ghosted him. He gets pissed off, goes on YouTube, has this rant, threatens her, like, legally and things like that. There's a lot to it, and if I can link all the videos pertaining to the situation down below, I will do so. But it really isn't worth anyone's time, because this person involved is someone that has been canceled by everybody, including myself, as of last year especially. He tried coming for me, talking shit about me, last year, saying how it was impossible that I was getting all this, like, these views on my videos, and I'm like, why the fuck do you care? If you don't watch me, he tried to claim, he's like, oh, I don't even watch you, I don't even do this, but you knew my shit, like, you stalked my shit, you knew my views, you knew my sub count, you knew all this bullshit, so clearly, you're a fan, so, it's okay, don't have to admit to it, it ain't no thing, but he tried to come for me last year, and I shut him down pretty quickly, but this individual comes around, like, every year or so, and tries to, like, let people know that he's still alive. Like, hey guys, I'm still here. Here's some drama that I'm involved in. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I see him as. So, I don't know. There have been a lot of videos made about this situation. So, like I said, I will put as many as I can in the description box for you guys. Thank you. I saw you also confirming, Ali, that it was Randy. Well, when he buys subs and views, allegedly, he judges everyone by the same measure exactly. And I have no reason to buy subs or views, nor do I have the money to do that right now. I have a lot going on in my life right now, so he's past his shelf life and needs to be put in the trash. And this is what I say to everybody, and I'm not trying, maybe it is me being a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick, but we don't pay attention to rotten fruit in the grocery store. We kind of just pass it by and ignore it. You know what I mean? So let's apply that same thing to this individual, because he's rotten as fuck. He's vindictive, manipulative. They actually, I've been looking into Shannon too over the last like few hours. She's got some shady ass shit too herself. She is not innocent in this whatsoever. So I believe this was a collaborative effort on both of them to kind of like get some relevancy. The fake cry, yeah, the fake. That gave it away. Honestly, that's what gave it away, was the fake cry. His cry, I was dying laughing. And I'm normally someone who kind of like, when I see someone crying, I feel sad, like they feel sad, like I feel what they feel, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to describe it, but it made me die. I was like, my chest, son, I was dying laughing. Let's catch up with some of these comments. He should know that all collaborations are other events with guests, as they don't always go as planned. True. Well, just as I thought, trash. I fucking love that GIF. GIF. I love that GIF. I fucking love that. Well, just as I thought, trash. I love that GIF. My favorite one. All this drama makes my head hurt. I hate the entitlement of some of these influencers have. Anyways, love your views on things. Keep it real. Thank you. Shannon Rose also runs me the wrong way. Yeah, like I said, I've been looking into Shannon over the past like few hours. I went with my father today to the hospital to get checked up on, and while we were waiting, I was like watching her videos, like past dramas and things like that, and she's not innocent, like, by any means. Pop Luck's a good influencer. I like Pop Lux, I do, but there are just some things that I don't agree with, but that's okay. You don't have to agree with what everyone else does, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure that there are a lot of things people don't agree with me with, you know what I mean? So, the world is gonna go either way, whether I agree with him or not, but I do like him. Mango has fake cried on camera before. The acting was worse than Laura Lee. I'm sure Laura Lee, if she had watched that, she'd be like, thank God someone took that fucking trophy from me, because shit. Like, like, it was bad. It was bad. So yeah, that's that on that. It's staged. I'm willing to bet money that it's staged. You know what I mean? Love your makeup, thank you. Like I said, I'm thankful the lighting is terrible, because I'm sure it looks like shit, because it's been on all day. Hi, Cass. So yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much more about that, because, ugh, you know what I mean? Mango is just so creepy, I cringe, you know, I see him. Yeah, I don't pay attention to him. Like, he's who? No one to me. Nobody. Empathy. Yes, I like empathy. I have empathy, sometimes too much for some people. Like, I get, like, if I see someone crying, like heavy crying, immediately, my emotions get influenced by that individual, and I want to start crying. And it's like sometimes one of the most annoying things about me, because I'll be having a good day and I let those emotions get the best of me and they affect me, and I will feel down the rest of the day. So it's weird. I don't know. You're an empath, I guess. I don't know. I've heard that word too going around too. I'll look into it. Okay, so anyways, so that's that. Mango, who gives a fuck? I'm willing to bet money that it's staged. I guarantee you it's a collaborative effort on both of them to get some relevancy. Ignore them. It is what it is. Let them do their own thing over there. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about was, okay, so tonight, let me go on Twitter before I say anything else. If I miss anything as far as what color are your nails, 1 second. Everyone always asks about my nail polish, so let me just get this out of the way. I'm wearing, alright, the nail polishes I'm wearing, one is Sinful Colors in the shade Miami Heat. That is the base color. I know you can't really see. I'll put a true picture on Twitter for you guys to see. Hi, Diva! So the base coat is Sinful Colors Miami Heat. It's just a really pretty, like, royal cerulean blue almost. And the top coat is Fresh Paint in from the brand Fresh Paint in the shade 11. This was Stranger Things inspired, which, by the way, has anyone else seen Stranger Things season 3? Because I've been wanting to talk about it, and obviously I will not here on live, because some people haven't watched it yet for obvious reasons. People have to work and shit like that, but like, oh my god, the season killed me. It killed me. The last episode, Jesus. Brianna, turn around, why? Don't tell me like that, because I'll think someone's behind me and I'll get scared like some Momo shit. Hi, Sin Lu. Thank you. Yes. Oh my god. This season, like, emotionally, I'm still trying to recover from Endgame. Okay? Safety Fairy, did you know that Here for the Tea Sister sells a bunch of MLM products? No, I did not know that. It's unfortunate if she does, but did not know that. Maybe do a live just about that season so you can talk about it with anyone. That'd be a good idea, Anna. Good idea. I might just do that. I was singing Neverending Story. You know, I've watched Neverending Story once in my life, and I could never watch it again after the unicorn drowned in the mud pit. Is that Neverending Story? Am I messing that up? I'm pretty sure it was the unicorn drowned in the mud pit. Something happens to a horse in the mud pit. And after that, when I was little, it scarred me. It like scarred me. And I started crying and crying and crying. I remember that. But it wasn't a unicorn. It was just a horse then? Okay. So, whatever. Watching it drown, that's the same reason I could not like watch or get into The Walking Dead. I forgot what episode it was, but it was season 1, like the first 3 episodes. When the horse gets eaten, that was it for me. I couldn't do it anymore. I heard my fiance have tears in his voice during Endgame. Yes! Oh my god, Endgame fucked me up. Me and my cousin, my cousins went to go watch it. There was like 6 of us together. Erica, thank you, honey. There was like 6 of us to go watch Endgame, and all of us were crying. Like, all of us were crying. I was like ugly crying. I purposely did not put makeup on because I knew I was gonna cry. I knew it was gonna happen. And I saw someone ask me if I saw a new Spider-Man. No, I have not seen the new Spider-Man. No, I've seen a lot of men, not really men, but a lot of people, I should say, like people that I know in my life who are like strong, like thug ass men, you know what I mean? They cried watching it, and I was like, wow. Like, I know. Anyways, so okay, so the one thing I want to talk about before we go any further with, I'm gonna see Spider-Man, trust me, MJ. Trust me, Spider-Man is my favorite. I fucking love Spider-Man, and quite frankly, growing up as someone who watched the original, like, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when they first come out, like years and years and years ago, for the longest time, I was not going to give the new Spider-Man a chance. But Tom Holland is Spider-Man. That man is Spider-Man. He is Peter Parker, okay? I love Tom Holland. I think he's perfect. I love him so much. He's perfect. He is the best, yes, the best Spider-Man. Make sure you wait until the after. Oh, girl. That's the thing. Everyone was talking shit about Marvel. Oh, they don't do those after credit scenes anymore. Yes, they do. If you go to see a Marvel movie and you leave before like the after credits go, you go ahead. You deserve to miss it. I don't give a shit. I know to stick around for Marvel videos, for the after credits of Marvel movies. Okay, let's move on. Where is it? Hey, first live. Hi, Lally. Okay, so James Charles sat down with someone that I love, Kingsley. I've loved Kingsley for a very long time, like 4 years. He follows me on Twitter, and that, like, the day he followed me on Twitter, I was like, oh my god, like, it was one of those like heart palpitation moments because I love him so much. But he sat down at a table with Kingsley and then 3 other creators who I have no idea who the fuck this is. People, I have no idea who the fuck they are. And apparently, how long has the stream been up? 23 minutes. Apparently he talks shit about drama channels, okay? I have not seen the clip. I've seen Nick Snyder, my ex, obviously. T by Ali reacted to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and react to it. And this fly is gonna get fucking wrecked. I swear to God, if it flies in front of me again, I will destroy it. Vader's Pet Pig. I love your username. I fucking love your username. And thank you. You look so beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so let me watch this video. I'm gonna react to it live right now. So let me just
like the kids that are watching.
Rewind.
It's time in the internet right now where it's all like T channels with like millions of subscribers and views.
Fucking algorithm. What do we think about
every single one of them is like we're not T, we're news. Like this is not news. You're not a journalist. Look at what they do.
I think we should keep this question short and sweet because the more people talk about them, the more attention they get. I think majority of them are absolutely awful. I think they should all be deleted. I believe in freedom of speech for sure, but almost always they're never. It's never like news. It's always like based on assumptions. There are some that literally upload like stories about something within like minutes of anything happening. I'm like, did you even do research? Did you even look at all sides of the situation? Did you even think about this, or did you literally just upload this because you know that the title's going to get views?
Well, the problem is the system.
them. It's not the individual creators. It's the fact that the algorithm rewards this kind of content. It's the problem.
Who is this?
I mean, like, quickly too.
Who are these people?
My sanity of, like, the kids that are watching is that you have the power. Stop, like, promoting these channels that are doing horrible things because it just re-incentivizes them to do it more and more again. So if you don't want to be a part of that, stop watching.
Yeah.
I know sometimes, like, I'll get down a rabbit hole just because, again, the algorithm favors it and it's feeding me more and more things. And I'm like, I don't support this. Why am I watching it? Because it's indirectly supporting it.
On
Yes.
YouTube now, they have like the little 3 dot things on like the bottom right hand corner, or if the camera's this way, this corner of the thing, and you can click on it and see like not interested, block the channel. I have every single top channel blocked.
Nice.
Like, don't put that shit in my feed. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it. Don't care if it's about me. Don't care if it's about anybody in the community.
Yeah.
I'm not fitting into it. And it's just like
Good for you.
it's just gross. It is wrong.
It's like junk food for your brain.
Okay, listen. Did I miss any comments? Oh yes, I did. Philip Kingsley. No, Kingsley. I don't know. He's the one, and you know what? Let me just get to that because that's what I was about to say. So, this sit down is very like to me. One, because Kingsley started off as kind of one of the first drama channels. Like he wasn't like the drama channels we have now who follow, you know, the different creators and things like that. He was more of a drama channel in the aspect of he would talk about new releases from different artists in the music industry. What else? Different movies. Like he would talk shit about a lot of people. And if you go to Kingsley's channel, I have a link down below for you guys, you will see if you go to his like older videos, a lot of his channel was built on him talking shit about other people. So it was kind of interesting to me watching him sit there and like not saying anything, which is interesting. And I think that's you know, I think he didn't say anything because he knows he was one of those people at one point that these people are kind of like demeaning or talking down about. But that's the tea. Kingsley was one of the first drama channels when it comes to this kind of bullshit. Like completely different, but he did the same thing. He would talk shit about random people, random celebrities, and it just like, you built your channel on that. So how can you sit here and talk shit about the same shit you did when you first started your channel? So there's that. So there's that. But to James, I especially can only speak for myself on this, but I think overall across the board, everyone has been very, very fair to James. Yes, there have been some situations where I feel like he has been read unnecessarily, and I don't consider myself to be a drama channel per se, not anymore at least, you know what I mean? Like I don't take it very seriously anymore at least. But he has been someone who has been problematic in this community for quite a while. I mean, okay, how do I put this? He started his entire fame with lies by being problematic. You know what I mean? And you know what? I will say this. I did defend him when the whole Tati and Jeffree Star thing happened. I still think what happened is bullshit. Obviously, we're never gonna know what the fuck happened. No one's saying anything else about it. Whether that's because there is, you know, litigations in the works or what have you, I have no idea. But I came to his defense, and a lot of people actually came to his defense when that happened. And so all I can say to James is this: if you don't want to be called out for being or doing shitty things or being a shitty person, there is a simple resolution to that. It's called not being a shitty person or not doing shitty things. And that's that. Period. There's no ifs, ands, buts. There's No, it's very simple. But I don't think James knows how to not be problematic, because that is the one thing that's the one thing that has gotten him so much attention, is him being problematic. He's very mouthy unnecessarily. He likes to call out people for all the wrong things. He loves to take credit where it's not due to him, but has problems giving giving credit where it is due to other people. And it's, I don't know. That sit down is just, it's shady to me. And I agree. I've seen a lot of the T channels putting on Twitter, you know, it's funny how you slide in the DMs on the down low, but you want to say the shit here, you know? He says this less than a month after sending DMs to drama channels. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Rox. He needs a slap in the face of some hold. I've got to be honest. Obviously, he is a very talented individual with makeup, yes. But I'm going to be completely honest here. I think a lot of the issue that I have with him as a creator is that a lot of the things he does as far as makeup, they're not really that big of a deal. They're things we've seen other creators do millions of times, and those creators kind of just get overshadowed because they don't have the superstar stardom that James Charles has. Anyone use sperm as a teeth whitening? I don't think that'd be a good idea, but hey, to each their own, I guess. It's like drama channels are the side piece. I don't know. This whole table sit down. I don't know the other three individuals. The only people I know in this sit down is James and Kingsley. And like I said, it's just kind of shady that Kingsley was involved in this, because if you go watch his older videos, I've watched him for many, many, many years. And I've loved his content for a long, long time. He started off by mouthing off about people on YouTube. So it's kind of hypocritical for him to be sitting there and saying all these things and agreeing with people. And he didn't really, that's the thing, he kind of stayed eerily quiet. And it makes sense why he would. And I'm hoping he knows, you know, hey, like, I can't really read people when I'm doing the same shit. You're guilty of the same shit that we're guilty of. So how can you sit there and be like, yep, the people are shitty, they all do have, no, that's not how it works. It's hypocritical. But James is, like, I could do without James, to be honest. I think a lot of people could do without James, because he just, if you're gonna act like that, ugh. Wait, when did Kingsley get involved in all this? He was at a sit down with James and then I think 3 other people who I have no idea who the fuck they are. It's all over Twitter if you haven't seen it. And they were discussing drama channels and things like that. Yeah, Beast. It's on Twitter. I'm gonna share it on Twitter, so if you have me on Twitter, you'll see it there later. So yeah, that's ugh to me. Like to sit there and say, oh, you know, these people are trash. They don't do their research. They're not journalists. That one girl got really angry, like emotional about it. She's like, they're not journalists. No, but you know what? It's not about being journalists. It's about keeping people accountable for their actions. When you do shitty things, guess what? You're gonna get called out for that. I want to see the full convo. I think this was just like an excerpt, obviously, of a longer podcast, kind of sit down kind of thing. I'm sure there is a longer version of it. I don't think it's all about drama channels. I think that was just that one little piece. But even still, it's interesting to watch such hypocrisy. If you don't want drama channels talking, yep, basically. I really hope you aren't supporting James. I support James in the Tati and Jeffree situation. I think there's something shady there. Just the way the whole thing played out was shady. I don't support James in general. Like I said, I'm not very impressed with what he does as far as makeup. I've seen the same things done by so many other creators. And more than half the time, a lot of the work from the other creators looks so much better than what he did. The thing I don't understand is why James Charles is so famous. Yes, he is talented. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, I've seen the same looks done by so many other people. Like, it's nothing that's groundbreaking. And yes, it was, you know, incredible that he was the first cover girl. I'll give him that credit. That's awesome. male cover girl, I should say. But it's just like, I don't support him other than that. You know what I mean? Hi, Jazz. Welcome to my live. They're probably with what someone say or incorrect. They should just reach out and have a chat. Yeah. Did you see him asking to collaborate with people publicly on Twitch? Yeah, I did. I saw, it was Millie Bobby Brown and Brandon Urie. I saw on Reddit. I do go on Reddit occasionally. Hi, Cynthia. It was embarrassing to watch because Brandon, like, literally cut it off. Like, no thanks. Drama channels are what TMZ, National Enquirer are. If you're going to be a social media star seeking attention, you shouldn't badmouth them when they talk about it. Yeah. I feel like Tati just acted out of hurt. She was at her wit's end. Hi, Xavier. You see the same looks. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. The whole thing, I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's been beat like a fucking dead horse at this point. The whole thing with the Tati situation and Jeffree, just because you're hurt does not mean you get to sit there and slander someone. And that was straight up slander. Accusing someone of what they accused him of. I mean, if there are receipts, I would love to see them. You know what I mean? Like, as you guys can probably tell, as of the last like 24, 48 hours, I'm a very outspoken person when it comes to a lot of things, especially when it comes to politics and calling people out for doing shady things or shitty things. And if James was truly guilty of what he was accused of by both Jeffree and Tati, then I want to see the proof of it, because those are some very hefty claims to make against someone with no proof. And someone like Jeffree, who knows what it is to have those claims brought against him without any proof. He knows about defamation and slander, all that bullshit, okay? He's got the time and the money. But for them to make those accusations with no proof was just shady to me. And it just seems so... something seemed off there. That's why I'm still on James's side in that situation. So that's that. Alright, so let's go ahead and just switch gears to who cares? Yeah, I talked about it in the beginning. I think they collaborated on that. Shannon and Mango definitely collaborated. There's something shady there. I'm willing to bet money. I'll call it right now. It was collaboration with those two. I mean, support whoever you want to support. But when it comes to me, I'm very careful about who I support, especially when it comes to bigger creators. And this whole thing with Tati and Jeffree seemed very, very shady to me. Daisy, yeah, both their stories were shady. I'll have this live stream up right after I finish up with it. So if you were late coming to it, you can watch the beginning of it. I did talk about Mango T and Shannon. Long story short, I believe that they collaborated on that. I think those two had planned this whole thing. It just seems kind of shady to me. Nothing really adds up on either side. And as I was looking into Shannon today, there's a lot of things that she's been guilty of. She is not innocent whatsoever. She's not someone who has never been involved in drama before. So I feel like there's some sort of collaboration there. Hi, Audra. Glad to see you again. Thank you. Alright, so now, MLMs. First and foremost, I know a lot of people have been asking me, okay, when are you going to bring this back? Because this is something that, you know, you started on your channel and you kind of cut it off. I've been very busy, very busy the last few months. And so filming with, like, between work and school, if you guys don't know, I actually am going to, hi, Miss. I'm going to college. I'm currently enrolled in college as of right now, and I'm studying law. So, I've been extremely busy with school and everything, and going to court hearings, sitting in hearings. It's so interesting to me. I love law. I love it. I'm so excited I'm getting into it, and I'm doing so well. So, yeah, I've been busy with that. But, I love the MLM series. It's informative and very helpful, but do you Yeah, and that's ultimately what it's come down to, is I've had to put my channel as to like the back burner, you know what I mean? Thank you guys. Just because I have to focus on, because with my course and what I'm doing, I have to like physically attend hearings at my local court, and it's not just like appellate, it's federal, state, and appellate. So I have a laundry list of things to do through the week, and that kind of gets in the way. On top of being obviously a single mother, I have to focus on that more importantly, because it's school, you know what I mean? So I'm very excited, I'm very happy, I have a lot of really good things going on in my life right now. So that's ultimately the reason why I had to kind of take a break from my videos. How do you feel about Halle Bailey being cast? I love it. I'm so excited for her, and I can't wait to see the new movie for Little Mermaid. Thank you guys. Alright, so MLMs. I tweeted a few weeks ago that there is a brand that is an MLM that is called Young Living, and this brand has a history of some very shady shit. Now, are you working too, or are you focusing on law school? It's hard, it's satisfying. I'm doing both rocks. I'm doing school and working. So yeah. But what was I at? Oh my god, brain fart. Brain fart. Where was I at? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, Young Living. Yes, thank you, Audra. So, Young Living is an MLM brand. Sorry, I have gas, like acid and shit. Is an MLM brand, and they are known for their essential oils, okay? This brand has a very long history of some very fucked up shit. And one of the most fucked up things about this brand is the fact that the founder himself killed his own newborn daughter. And to me, that is one of the most disgusting things, because how can anyone be so openly proud of working for and representing a brand whose founder killed his daughter? This was a newborn baby girl. So what I'm gonna do is this. Instead of going off from my notes, because my notes are like 10 pages long, I'm gonna go on Reddit. There is a forum on here that I love. If you have, yeah guys, this is some really fucked up this is some fucked up shit. Like, there is a history of this shit. But the founder of Young Living basically killed his daughter by holding her newborn daughter, holding her, first of all, okay, let me start from the beginning. This is what I'm going to say is this. The owner of Young Living, and the news reports are out there, it's public knowledge, you guys can all look for it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put screenshots up on my Twitter. There is a trigger warning. I'm sorry, Vader, I should have said that first. I should say the trigger warning. There is talk about, unfortunately, the murder of a child, but yes, it is true. It's unfortunate. There are reports everywhere. You can look out for them. I'll put them on Twitter for you guys. But basically, the founder of Young Living basically took it upon himself to deliver his own child in one of his clinics that he made. He tried to, for many years, say that he was a doctor, and even though he is not a doctor, he never had any education or anything. But he opened a clinic in both Tijuana, Mexico, and I think it was somewhere in Washington State. I forgot where it was. But he opened 2 clinics, and at one of his clinics, at the time, his wife was pregnant with their daughter, and basically he decided to take it upon himself to, handle the birth of his daughter, and decided that he knew best, and decided to hold his newborn daughter underwater for an hour in a hot tub birth. So he killed his daughter, essentially. It's disgusting. I cannot, especially now as a mother to a now almost 9-month-old, yes, an hour. It infuriated me to read these things, to hear about these things, and I looked into everything. Where was the mother? She was in the tub with with the baby, obviously giving birth. He believes some garbage about it being better for the lungs to acclimate or something. Necessarily not necessary. Yeah. This man had, you know what, let me just find the page here. Alright, so I found this Reddit forum. I have an entire notebook full of my own notes here. This is my like notebook. And I've written so many notes in here about this whole thing. But I found this MLM forum on Reddit. If you are a Reddit user, I will have it linked down below for you guys. But this is the most comprehensive and well written, well thought out history of Gary Young, who is the founder of Young Living. So, okay, let me start from the beginning. So this man has had a history of just absolute dumb fuckery, okay? So in 1980, he briefly studied therapeutic massage at the American Institute of Physioregenerology. He later claimed to have graduated from there until he was found lying, and he had never actually graduated. He has since passed away. He had never graduated from any sort of school, had no formal training, had no, medical training, nothing. And this man claimed to be a doctor for many, many, many years. And it got him in a lot of trouble, but he never served anything longer than, I want to say, 60 days in prison and a year probation each and every time. How? I don't know. This was back in the 1980s, so things, I guess, were a lot more lenient than they are now. But he was practicing medicine without a license, and he had been doing it for a very, very long time. So that was the first blip for this guy. In 1981, he opened a clinic in Spokane, Washington, using his degree. Gary was arrested for practicing medicine without a license, but only spent 30 days in prison with a year probation. Disgusting. If this man was alive, I would go after him. In 1982, talked to his wife at the time, Donna Young, into giving birth in a hot tub at his clinic. He held the baby, a little girl, underwater for an hour until she died. The coroner said she died from oxygen deprivation and would have lived had he not held her underwater. 1983, he was asked by an undercover cop, didn't learn his lesson the first time, about performing an underwater birth. Gary immediately offered an underwater birth as well as other prenatal care, and he claimed he could cure the cop's mom's cancer. Again, Gary was arrested for practicing medicine without a license, but only spent 60 days in prison with a year probation. How this man was given that short of a sentence for practicing medicine without a license, killing his own daughter, offering other undercover cops the same services that he offered to his wife and his dead daughter. Ugh, disgusting. Yes, white privilege. Okay, 1985. Hi, Ro. Where is the wife now? I have no idea. I know he died last year. Natural causes, I'm pretty sure. They move around a lot so they can find work and not have the people. Yeah, basically. Alright, so 1985. And this isn't me, guys. All this I'm reading was done by someone else. Actually, I'll give them the credit right now. Anti-MLM. Please, if you are a Reddit user, if you are interested in anti-MLM movement and you want to be a part of it and you want to read up on it, I will have the link to anti-MLM down below. This was originally uploaded over a year ago by the Reddit user Dripping Peaches. So all the credit for all this work goes to that person. MLM means multi-level marketing. Hi! Welcome. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. Alright, so in 1985, he earned a master's degree in nutrition, quotation marks, earned a master's degree in nutrition, and later went on to earn a doctorate in naturopathy? Might be wrong. From Bernadian University. Except that was a fake university, and it was a diploma mill. so it would sell fake diplomas, and it was busted by, it was busted and then ruled as a fake school by the Nevada Supreme Court. In 1986, he opened up a second clinic in Tijuana, Mexico, using his degree. He scammed people out of large sums of money by claiming that he could bring a patient into remission if stayed for 3 weeks in the clinic, and shelled out $6,000 per patient. This wasn't just, you know, a couple people. This was each person. And a lot of people go to Mexico for a lot of different procedures because it's cheaper down there. So I can imagine how many people he had gotten a hold of. He could cure it if they paid $10,000. He added that he had a 90% cure rate for lupus. Yes, Elbow is awesome. I love her. So, and this is where things start to get bad for him. So it says here, the clinic was found to be a scam after LA Times reporter sent the blood of a healthy cat to the clinic to be tested for $60. The reporter was told that the blood had evidence of aggressive cancer and liver problems. Now, again, this was the blood of a healthy cat, okay? And his clinic is claiming that the cat, or the blood of whatever this is, had aggressive cancer and inflammation of the liver and pre-lymphoma. Again, there was no testing done to even show it was not human blood. She was also prescribed a detoxification program. So, without even testing the blood to make sure that it was actually legitimately human blood, this dude was taking in whatever he could to get money. And I'm gonna tie everything together at the end of this, because there's a lot of things that. There are a lot of correlations between this man and the people who are representatives for this brand now. I'll get to that in a minute. So Young Living in 1993 was founded in Utah, but quickly moved it to Lehi, which is Lehi, Utah is, for whatever reason, there's a big Mormon population, which I guess a lot of people says that's the reason why that all the MLMs are there, because these MLMs are, a lot of them at least, are based in faith almost. I've read some articles that are very, they're strange, but it's this, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of it's all fucked up, but a lot of the MLMs that are in Utah, especially, well, all of them are pretty much, I want to say, they're all quartered in Utah. But it's a big faith thing, especially with some of them. They're very blatantly obvious about, this is what God wants you to do. God wants you to sell these products and offer these services to these people. It's disgusting. It's absolutely gross what people get away with nowadays. So, 93, Young Living was created in Lehi, Utah. He claimed that the methods that were used to harvest and extract the oils were customs that were practiced during the period of Christ. You see what I mean? A lot of it is very faith-oriented. They want people to believe, hey, this is what God wants you to do. These oils are extracted the same way that Christ himself extracted oils. That's fucking sick. That's sick to do to people. Okay? Let's see what else. Is there anything else that's kind of relevant to this? 2000. He came up with Raindrop Therapy, which is where unsafe amounts of 2 oil blends, 2 massage oils, and 7 essential oils are applied to the skin. He claims that this treats scoliosis and is detoxifying. I mean, the list goes on, guys. This is all disgusting. He claims his oils were pure, but he got caught using... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. There's so much fucked up shit about these MLMs, but especially with Young Living and Younique. You guys know how I feel about Younique, and I haven't gotten to that either yet. So we have a little bit. I'll probably be here for another 20 minutes. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I know it's getting late. So in 2005, a woman alleges that her time at the the Young Life Research Clinic that he had started in 2000 led to her kidney failure. She had no kidney issues before her time at the clinic, and claimed that Gary Young's treatments nearly caused her death. Thanks, guys. Okay, so here we go. In 2015, Young Living supplements were tested to see if they contained lead. 8 of the Young Living supplements were found to have extremely high levels of lead. After this, Gary resigned as CEO and his wife, Mary Young, took over. Fun facts, as of 2016, 94% of the 2 million active Young Living members made less than $1. Less than $1. And the one thing they will claim until their faces turn blue is that you're going to make so much money. You'll make this amount of money and this amount of money and this bonus and that bonus, and you're going to go on these trips and this and this and that. If you buy more, the more you have, the more you can sell. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. And it's predatory bullshit. These people do not give a single solitary fuck about your situation. They don't care what things you have to worry about at home. All they see when they see you is money. Because they won't tell you they make money off of whatever you buy. But they'll push you to buy whatever the fuck they can. And they don't give a fuck. At all. I'm seeing something new on Twitter. So yes, lead. 2015, they were tested for lead. There was extremely high levels of lead in 2015. That I don't know if that's been taken care of as of now. Hopefully it has been. Obviously it has been if they're still in business, unfortunately. But as of 2015, they had tested positive for extremely high levels of lead. So, now, I find it disgusting that anyone could stand behind a company whose founder killed his daughter. That's the biggest thing to me. This man murdered his daughter. There's no way around it. Unfortunately, the court systems back then were not as, I guess, they were not as strict about things like this back then for whatever reason. But it's disgusting that anyone could work for a brand whose founder has been so problematic for so long. Yeah. He was disgusting. And you know what's funny too? I've spoken to, in the past, I've spoken to a few Young Living representatives, and they've told me to my face that after I first read about this, they told me to my face, well, he's not a part of our brand anymore. We didn't join the brand because of him. I'm sure you didn't. And I'm hoping that had you known about him, I would have hoped that you would have approached this offer, to work for this brand with at least a little bit of trepidation. You know what I mean? Like, should I do it? But a lot of people who sell these oils will say, oh, he's not alive anymore. We don't worry about him. He's not part of the brand anymore. If that's the case, then I want everyone to see this. If you go to the Young Living website, I'll do it right now on camera for you guys. They can claim all they want that this man takes no part in this company anymore. But there's an entire section. Yes, they do, Chandra. There's an entire section of the website, on the Young Living website, that is dedicated to the founder. And there's not one bad thing said about this man. It's all, happy, how he's inspiring, how his methods are, the first of their kind. He's incredible. He was a generous man, and da-da-da-da. Excuse me? Let me go to the website right now. 1 second. There we go. So I invite all of you guys to go to the website. You can see it for yourself. It's disgusting. It's gross. How can anybody be so, I don't know, passionate about a brand whose owner could be that disgusting? He's horrible. Alright, so I'm on the website right now. I'll try to show you guys. This is the website, youngliving.com. I'm going to go to the very bottom. He even has a blog on here still. D. Gary Young blog. That's gross. Where is it? Where did I see that last time? Are they for oral intake or diffusers? Yeah. Yes, Mandy. I've seen a lot of the representatives claim that their oils are safe for oral use, but I've also seen these people claiming that if you add lavender essential oil to a mascara, it will lengthen the time that you're able to use the mascara, so it'll extend its life, its shelf life. Once someone sells you the dream of not working 9 to 5, the dream is being rich, people close their eyes against. Yep, basically. And for those of you who don't know, lavender is not something that should be put near your eyes. As a matter of fact, lavender in its purest form should not even be put on the skin. Look into that. You'll see why. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Our founder. So if you go on the website and you go to, there's 3 little lines on the top left, the 3. There's a tab with company. It says company, and it says about Young Living, and it says our founder. Was there other questions about the baby girl? Give any reason for it? I don't think so. They got a warning alert. Yeah, exactly, Meg. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. A lot of them do it. To this day, a lot of them make these fucking claims, and it's gross. Our founder, D. Gary Young, 1949 to 2018. There is literally an entire section dedicated. This is the man right here. This is him. This is Gary Young. This is the man that killed his daughter, his newborn daughter, because he thought he knew better for her and decided to drown her because he wanted to take things into his own hands. That is the face of a fucking murderer. In my opinion, he's a murderer. So, our founder. Many people dream of turning their passion into a profession, but Young Living founder and father of the modern day essential oils movement, D. Gary Young, made his dream a reality. Okay? This is him. They're talking positive about him. Over 2 decades ago, Gary discovered the profound power of essential oils. Through Young Living, he was able to share his matchless knowledge with millions around the world. Supporting their health and transforming their lives. Gary's unrivaled expertise. This man has never, ever in his entire life, never has that man ever had any sort of education that he's gone through with, at least. And they're saying that he has unrivaled expertise when it comes to essential oils. On the therapeutic power of plants led to the creation of the world's largest and most diverse line of oil-infused products. They are making this man to be, amazing. It's gross. Along with the responsibilities of running and growing international company, Gary oversaw operations on Young Living's many global farms, where he directed the growth, harvest, and distillation process of the highest quality essential oils in the world. As the leading authority on essential oils, he frequently published and spoke on the benefits and remarkable properties of essential oils. With a deep conviction of the power of essential oils, Gary embodied the spirit of Young Living and left a legacy that continues to advocate total well-being for everyone, everywhere. This man who was responsible for the death of his own daughter, his newborn baby girl. This is the man they say that they have no ties to. He's not part of the brand. We don't support him. This is the man that started Young Living. The man that killed his newborn daughter. Killed his newborn daughter. And got off scot-free. Essentially. 60 days in prison. And a 1-year probation sentence. For the murder of his daughter. That is gross. I too hope he's burning in hell. It's gross. Now, as for the current representatives of this brand, I have seen many of them, and I'll put screenshots on Twitter. I've seen many of them claiming that these oils can cure depression, can cure, actually I've seen some people skating around the curing of cancer, but the one person that I saw making these claims was actually from another essential oil brand who is also an MLM. Who is also an MLM. There's another brand called doTERRA. A lot of people from that brand claim that those essential oils can cure cancer. It's fucking gross. But these people will claim that these oils can cure any and everything. And it's gross. To claim that you can get rid of that depression that's been bothering you by using these oils, that is wrong on so many levels. It's disgusting. It's wrong. You shouldn't be doing it. But hey, anything for the money. You know what I mean? Thank you, Maddie. Okay, so there's that. If you see Young Living representatives, please keep that in mind. That this MLM brand is a hot trash bag of garbage. And a lot of their shit, I mean, come on. The FDA, yeah, needs to have a bigger footprint on these fucking people's throats. They really do. They absolutely do. And actually, they found lead in the oils? Yes. In 2015, there was a test done on, I think, 8 of them, it said. And 8 of the essential oils they had tested had extremely high levels of lead. As of right now, I'm not sure. I'm sure they have done something about that as of now. But, exactly, Zoe. Exactly. And that's the problem. A lot of people that I not was close to, but people that I knew from my old town in upstate New York, a lot of them believed in like the holistic healing instead of going to doctors, which, you know what, that is your decision. That's on you. To do whatever you want to do yourself. I believe in vaccinating your kids, but a lot of people did not believe in that up there, and it scared the shit out of me. And a lot of them, they would prefer to not give their kids any medication. So like anything for headaches or the flu or anything, they would give them essential oils, and that was apparently the cure to everything. So a lot of these people sold brands like Young Living because they believed in the idea, and this brand was founded by someone who had the same beliefs they did. You know, this man was selling false claims to make money. You know what I mean? $6,000 to go to his clinic to get cured of cancer. That's gross. That's gross. I don't want to get started on the anti-vax arguments. I know people have their own beliefs about it. I believe my child is fully vaccinated and she will be for the rest of her life. That's just my beliefs. But a lot of these people who sell these products, you'll see them on Instagram especially, they'll put a picture of their essential oils. I'm using this oil today to combat this, terrible headache or this terrible cold or the flu or whatever. And it's like, you're pushing a dangerous ideology, all for sales, all for money. And it's gross to me. Now, moving on from that, so if you see someone selling Young Living, just keep in mind, in the back of your mind, don't get into it. Ignore them. Pray for them. Because these people are fucked. They don't care. And what makes it even worse is that these people will claim they give a fuck about you and they want you to be able to stay at home and work from home with your kids and spend time with them. They don't give a fuck about you as a person. They give a shit about you because they're your money to them. That's how that is with all the MLMs. All they see you as is dollar signs. That's it. That's it. Okay? So, now I'm going to move on to the last subject, which is Younique and Jaclyn Hill. So, I've been hearing through the grapevine that the lab that Jaclyn Cosmetics used to manufacture the lipsticks that obviously have made history as being the worst release in the beauty community ever, which says a lot because there was also Cookie and Cosmetics and that was a shit show release. But even this tops that release, okay? Hi, Kimberly. The same factory that manufactured Jaclyn Cosmetics is apparently, allegedly, has not been confirmed yet, the same factory that Younique uses to manufacture their products. Coincidentally enough, I had no idea that this factory called Oxygen Development, I think it is literally down the street from my house. If I got into my car right now, I could be in the parking lot of Oxygen Development in 15 minutes on a traffic day. Oh, trust me, that's already in the plan. So, I'm gonna go and see if I can do some research. Because the claims that have been made by Jaclyn herself, especially when it comes to, hi Tammy, thank you honey, especially when it comes to how the products or the vats were cleaned. At first we were told they were cleaned with a cotton towel, then we were told that the people who worked on the line had used cotton gloves. I want to ask them questions about this, and I have to be careful about what I ask because obviously I can't go in and say I want information on this brand or this brand. I'm going to make some very general questions. I have to cover my ass obviously, but my plan is to just find out what's going on. Yeah. You should work there for a week and get the real scoop. I've read the reviews. T by Ali road trip. Yeah. I mean, Ali, if you want to come down to Florida, boo-boo, I'll wait for you. Okay? We can go together. How about that? Or you're actually going? Oh, yes, I'm going. Because this literally, like I said, this is a 15-minute drive from my house, this lab, where it is. And all of the reviews I've seen from, what is it? What's it called? Yelp. All of the reviews from Yelp from past workers, they all complain at one point or another about cleanliness. So that is my plan. That's my project for right now. How are you planning getting in? You're actually, people, I don't know if you guys know this, you could technically go to labs whenever you want, especially if you're someone who, you know, you're interested in, you know, creating your own makeup brand. You have the right to go into a lab and say, hey, I'm a prospective person looking into manufacturing products through you guys. I want to take a tour if possible. And they're supposed to allow you to come in and they'll answer any questions you have for them. So I'm going to go about it that way. And I'm not creating makeup products, but I've always had a genuine curiosity about the manufacturing of makeup and the process of it. So I genuinely I'm going to have a bunch of questions here, and I'll give you guys the questions in my next video, hopefully. I'll have a next video for this. But I'm going to tell you guys all the questions, and they're going to be very valid questions, and questions that they should have no issue answering. They're questions about Get Ready With Me in Jaclyn's lab. Oh my god, I would totally fucking do it. I would absolutely do it. I'll get ready in the parking lot of Jaclyn Hill's lab. That'd be a funny ass video. But no, I mean this is I'm excited because this is an opportunity. You know what I mean? And if this brand, or not this brand, but if this manufacturing lab is as bad as it says, why shouldn't they be exposed? If they're part of the reason why these products are so shitty, they should be exposed. And if there's bad things happening to employees, which there obviously has been according to other reviews, why shouldn't they be exposed? So I'm gonna go into looking into past employees. I'm gonna see whatever if I can get. I'm gonna get as much information as I possibly can to make this a good video. It's gonna take me a little while to do, but I think it'll be very interesting to look into the manufacturing aspect of this whole thing, because like I said, we've heard from Jaclyn about what possibly happened, or what she said according to her happened, which was again that the vats were cleaned with cotton towels, which never happens. And then at another point she said something about cotton gloves, white cotton gloves. Why would that be a thing? That's not a thing. That's not a thing according to her. You know what I mean? The chilling her from last year. But will they allow you in during hours of lab operations? Because I thought they only allow consultations during different times of days, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm only going to go during days. My goal is not to go in and be like, where is Jaclyn Hill's products and where are they put? You know what I mean? That's not my goal. I'm going to address certain things. I'm going to ask certain questions that kind of pertain to that without asking directly, because then I'd be stepping on some toes and I don't need any people coming at me legally for anything. I'm genuinely just asking questions about things that have been said about this company and asking if they're true or false. If they feel inclined to letting me walk around with them for a walkthrough, hey, that'd be even better. And I'm gonna get vlog footage of this. So yeah. And I really, it's not about me wanting to expose Jaclyn anymore. This whole thing is very sad. It really is how it's gone through. You guys know I've been a very big fan of Jaclyn for a very long time. I'm not trying to cause any more drama, but the truth needs to be said, because a lot of what's been said by Jaclyn about this brand and what has happened has been bullshit. Anyone with a working, functioning brain knows what manufacturing lab, reputable manufacturing lab, would use cotton towels to clean vats. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, Marianella. Is your name Marianella? Yeah, Marianella. Thank you so much for coming and watching. I know it's late, guys. I'm gonna get off here. Actually now. It's been quite a while. But yeah, that's my plan for my next big project. I'm gonna be working on it. If I can get other channels in on it, I'm gonna try to. Allie, if you're interested, let me know. But I want to go on the inside of this, because this hasn't been done, at least not to this extent, about things like this. And again, I don't want to cause any problems with Jaclyn. I'm not trying to be a shitty person, but if we can get the truth from the people that she's been making claims about, I want to do that. And if we can expose this company for having a shitty company, hey, whatever happens, happens. But like I said, I'm gonna try to reach out to previous employees, and see what I can get, and see what I can find, and see what there is to see. But yeah, that's my plan for the next big project. Used to watch here in the morning when I got ready. Thank you, Audra. I know you've been around for a very long time. I recognize you every single time. So thank you for your support, for your long-standing support. And thank you guys again for being so patient with me. I know I've been MIA for a very long time. Couldn't have had a worse product launch. Yep. And she's been quiet. It's like, this is not how you do business. What Jaclyn's been doing, or what she has not been doing for this matter, this is not how you do business. So yeah. Anyways, it's time for facts. Truth, we love you. Can't wait to your next video. Thank you, Tammy. But I'm gonna let you guys go. It's late. I have to go get Aurora and get home and get to sleep. All right, Allie, I got you. This is it. Thank you guys, and thank you guys again for all their support and for the donations you guys give me. I appreciate it all. But yeah, if I can do another live at the end of the week, I'll do so. So I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll have this up later on my YouTube channel. All right, I love you guys. Bye.